Well over a year ago, I put together a video exploring the mystery behind Red Dead Redemption and why it was never re-released on PC or any other consoles in remastered form. I basically came to the conclusion that, due to a number of technical issues behind the scenes, the code for the game itself was a mess, and that was preventing the game from ever being re-released on any platform other than PS3 and 360, unless a miracle happened.
It will never receive an updated port on the PS4 or Xbox One. And to me, personally, that's sad. So unless a miracle happens, I guess we'll just have to dust off our old PlayStation 3s and 360s and play those in order to enjoy this classic game.
We're passionate about preserving and celebrating the games you own, the classics of the past, and the genres you love to play. That's why 2 years ago, we launched the Xbox Backward Compatibility Program to bring Xbox 360 games to your Xbox One. All of them will benefit from the performance and power when you play them on Xbox One X. We'll be providing 4K updates to these titles for free.
Oh, Phil Spencer, you sweet, sweet man. I said it would take a miracle, and it looked like we had one on our hands. The Xbox One backwards compatibility feature already allowed us to play Red Dead Redemption on our Xbox Ones, but there really wasn't much of a change between that version and the one we played on last-gen consoles. But then, the Xbox One X was released, and suddenly, some of these backwards compatible titles were receiving Xbox One X enhanced updates that rendered the game in full 4K resolution with increased performance. The Red Dead community held their breath in anticipation. Would our dreams actually come true? Would Red Dead Redemption receive a 4K update, essentially giving us the HD remaster we've been dying to play? And then, in April 2018, a miracle happened. Red Dead Redemption, one of the greatest games ever made, was now playable in full 4K resolution. Through the brute force of the Xbox 360 emulator on the Xbox One X, they were able to take that broken code and just force in those additional pixels. The truth is, this was absolutely necessary for Red Dead Redemption in 2018. With the new game quickly approaching, many were going back to experience the original 2010 classic, but they were finding something unfortunate. In this era of 1080p visuals, the 720p resolution of the original game just kinda didn't hold up. Those jaggies could put someone's eye out. With the 4K update, all of those problems washed away. Now, unfortunately, I haven't had the time to play the entire game over again in 4K, but I've put in a couple of hours and did some messing around on my old save. This is absolutely the best way to play Red Dead Redemption, and it's not even close. It is almost everything I could have ever asked for out of a remaster for the game. And while it looks absolutely incredible on my 4K monitor, rest assured that playing this on a 1080p display also looks absolutely amazing. As you can see, this footage here is rendered at 1080p and there's not a jaggy pixel to be found. It looks great, plays great, and doesn't break anything from the original version, which is surprisingly a pretty common problem for many HD remasters this gen. Perhaps best of all, this was all free. I popped in my 360 disc into my Xbox One X, it downloaded, and that was it. I would have paid $60 for this, no problem. But hey, Microsoft has been pretty awesome this gen, and the Xbox One X is one hell of a piece of tech. And if you head to the Microsoft Store right now using the promo code TonyShillStyle, you can get 5% off a new Xbox One X. But seriously though, I highly recommend picking this console up if you want to experience Red Dead Redemption 1 again. Now, let's look forward to Red Dead Redemption 2. That's why you're here, right? There's been a lot of controversy and debate when discussing which platform will have the superior version of Red Dead Redemption 2, PS4 Pro or Xbox One X. The Xbox One X is the stronger piece of hardware, there's really no debating that, But Sony does have a marketing deal in place with Rockstar for Red Dead Redemption 2. So would they really give Xbox the better performing version of the game? Well, there's actually some evidence out there that tells me the Xbox One X version may be the best version of the game money could buy. Recent AAA games such as Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and Assassin's Creed Odyssey straight up run better on Xbox One X. And in the case of Call of Duty, that game has a marketing deal in place very similar to the one that Red Dead 2 has. So it seems like even with these deals in place, the developers are taking advantage of that extra juice of the Xbox One X. Another thing adding fuel to this fire is the fact that Microsoft themselves have come out and said Red Dead Redemption 2 will run at full native 4K on the X. And native 4K, while possible on the PS4 Pro, is something it struggles to hit sometimes, especially with performance-intensive games like, for instance, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. What you would be missing out on with the Xbox version is the PS4 timed exclusive content, which was revealed a couple of days ago. It's some very basic content, as you can see here, that will be coming to PlayStation 30 days before Xbox, and most of it is Red Dead Online stuff. If this stuff looks important to you, then that's cool. Maybe that will swing your favor towards the PS4. Personally though, I don't really mind waiting for this stuff, especially if the Xbox version straight up performs better. Another thing I want to remind people is just how damn loud the PS4 Pro's fan is. My playthroughs of Spider-Man and God of War went something like this.
Doctor, are you sure it's on? I can't hear a thing. It's whisper quiet!
I've yet to have any problems like this with my Xbox One X, which to me, with the way my console and monitor is set up, is seriously a point in its favor. Now look, I don't want to start any console wars here. Ultimately, the game is going to look great no matter what platform you're playing it on. PS4 Pro is an absolute beast, there's no denying that. But at the same time, facts are facts, and numbers are numbers. And those numbers are higher on Xbox One X. That's just the truth. Then if you factor in the fact that Xbox One X has the 4K version of the original Red Dead Redemption on it, and the PS4 does not, to me it kind of becomes a no-brainer. I'll be playing Red Dead Redemption 2, at least my first playthrough, at 4K resolution on the Xbox One X. So that's about it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and got some good insight on which version to buy if you're trying to decide between the two platforms. I'm also happy I got to provide some closure on that mystery solve video that I made so long ago. If you like this video and want to see more Red Dead content, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Tomorrow I'll have another video focusing strictly on Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'll have new videos out every day leading up to the big launch on October 26th. Thanks so much for watching everyone, and take care.